It's been the hottest ticket all week at the Canadian National Championships in a bitter cold city of Edmonton.
It's 20 degrees below zero outside. There's a foot of snow on the ground, and yet Northlands Coliseum in Edmonton filled to capacity. Hello, everybody. I'm Vern Lundquist along with Tracy Wilson. The crowd is here to watch two men, two of the 5 gold medal favorites for the Lillehammer Olympics, Kurt Browning and Elvis Stojko, longtime friends and competitors.
Are they ever competitors? And you know, this is such a tough one to call. I would say Kurt has the edge artistically, Elvis technically. Tonight, it's all going to come down to the combination and who can do the triple axel combination. Kurt says sometimes he gets distracted by the audience. He looks into the stands, he recognizes somebody, and it throws him. Well, he's going to need his blinders on tonight. He's going to need earplugs in order to be able to keep his focus.
Tonight's focus, of course, is the technical program. And earlier, Tracy had a chance to talk to Kurt about being the hometown favorite.
15,000 people here tonight at least. Does that put the pressure on you, or?
Yeah, of course it does. But
or do you like it? The more people, the better?
It's a great kind of pressure. When you have this many people and you know in your heart that there's a great chance of skating good, then you think, yeah, let's put as many people as we can in the building. If you're not feeling well, then you think maybe we should just go home for a while. I feel good tonight. I've got a really good chance of skating good, and it's going to be now or never. Let's give it a try.
All right, all the best.
Okay.
The men's technical program, 2 minutes and 40 seconds in length. 8 required elements. And it counts for 1/3 of the total score.
Most important thing to remember in this technical program is a missed element costs you dearly. For instance, you miss a jump, 0.5 deduction. Kurt is most nervous about his triple flip, but he's been practicing very well all week.
Four-time world champion and defending Canadian champion skates to the music of the St. Louis Blues.
Coming up, the first required element, triple axel, double toe. No, he can't hold on to the landing, and that's a 0.5 deduction.
Well, that was the combination that cost him at the Olympic Games in Albertville 2 years ago. And once it's gone, Tracy, you cannot retreat.
That's it. You get deduction if you try and add. Here's a triple flip. Perfect. Another required element is a footwork sequence. This is a really interesting sequence. Watch how he works one foot, then he works on the other. Jump, double axel.
Oh, that is really amazing. That's a fairly elemental jump to the man.
For Kurt Browning, he does that for a warm-up jump.
Really a disaster for the defending world champion. Kurt Browning, of the 8 required elements, 2 were missed.
Here's a look at the first element, triple axel double toe combination. Look at the height he gets, but he can't control it. Now it's a 0.5 deduction. So right away, the highest mark he can get is a 5.5, and here is the double axel. Now this is inexcusable for Kurt, just a mental error. Again, great height, just a little too wild. Another 0.5 deduction.
Disappointment written all over his face. And we'll be back with the marks for Kurt Browning right after this. Stojko getting ready to skate as a dejected Kurt Browning waits for the first set of marks. And here they are for technical merit.
4.9. I don't think Kurt can remember the last time he got a 4.9 at a competition. If he does that at the Olympic Games, he's not even in the top 10 in the short program. It's an excellent, excellent program, but you absolutely have to do the required elements.
Now the marks for presentation. These will go way up. Yes, there they are.
All 5 9s, and that's where Kurt's marks should be.
That, by the way, is his niece, Jess Lynn, trying to comfort her uncle. And I don't know how good a job she's doing. On the ice right now, 4 times the runner-up at the Canadian Nationals, though he is only 21. He's currently second in the world. Here is the technical program of Elvis Stojko. And he has described his program as techno hip-hop.
Now, Elvis says if he makes a mistake on the combination, it's because he rushes it on this edge right here. Triple axel. Beautifully done. This audience is so pumped that the skaters just want to get out there and perform, but they really have to keep pulling themselves back and concentrate on those elements.
Well, you can see Stojko relating to the crowd, which is not his strength. That is.
If he gets through this next element, he's virtually home free. Triple lights. Now we can have some fun.
We first saw Stojko perform this program in Hamar, Norway back in the first part of November. The judges then weren't quite sure what to make of it.
Oh, fell going into his spin. That's a deduction, and he added the spin, so the judges could also deduct for missing an element and then adding a new one. Wow.
And that gives a sense of anti-climax to an otherwise superb program for Elvis Stojko.
It looked like he could have just stepped on an ice chip or something. He just lost his edge going into it. Here's a look at his triple axel combination. Look at the height he gets. And he has no trouble controlling the landing. It's the spin of all things that gives him difficulty. Watch how he steps into the spin. His blade just slips on the ice, and he's down. Now, 0.1 to 0.2 deduction, and then the judges could also deduct if they think he added an element.
Marks for Elvis Stojko for ready player elements.
Well, here are the marks now for Elvis Stojko for technical merit.
Hard to tell how much they actually deducted, but obviously the mistakes were not as costly for Elvis as they were for Kurt.
Now, the set of 9 marks much higher, including the 5-9 from judge number 5. Now, for artistic impression.
And there's a surprise for Elvis. Usually it's his technical marks that are much higher. But with 5.9s artistically, the judges are telling him, Elvis Stojko, you have arrived.
Elvis Stojko's marks put him solidly in first place. The disappointing performance by Browning places him 4th, and he's fighting for a spot on the Canadian Olympic team. Tracy Wilson found him backstage.
This is a very unusual position for you to be in now. How do you get together for tomorrow?
I don't know. Not right now. I'll wait till I leave the arena and go sit down. Hopefully I'll sleep good tonight and just refocus and come back and do it. I mean, I'm a little shaken up, really sad. But, you know, if I lose the national title or anything else to a double axel, it's really unfair. So I'm going to come back fighting tomorrow and try and take back what's mine.
Kurt Browning has a big fight on his hands. Elvis Stojko is perfectly placed to grab his first Canadian title. For Tracy Wilson, I'm Vern Lundquist saying goodbye from Edmonton.